rate on those.
So must win for them, really.
Like the best team in the league
Jogamo still sticking with it. Frenzy pilled. 76%,
So
basically 77%.
Early move up from Asuna. And the Viper wall just to throw some disinformation.
China, nah, I'm gonna do EMEA and Americas.
There's gonna be a fast rotate.
EMEA and Americas tomorrow.
Over to help Cass.
What can Cass do? Backside that sees, doesn't connect. And now with a little pocket to play and the pressure mounts, he gets the kill on the left-hand side. 1-for-1 is good enough with the rest of 100 Thieves escalating onto the flank. Asuna is there to stab G2
Yeah, they
in the
don't
back, and now
commit
G2
to the
in
plant
an
on this one.
awkward position.
They go hunting.
Expect maybe someone on B, someone towards spawn. They know about the flankers coming down
It's
long.
gonna be a little bit weird because 100 Thieves are actually clearing B pretty fast here. So
how far do they go? Do they want?
when does Cryo start leaning over towards A and cut off this line?
All the way is tough.
Yeah, I mean he's already there. He's done great here.
Ghost in hand. Cryo, no one's looking at him, and he gets the first. Takes a whole lot of damage on the way out, though.
Oh, dude, I thought he might not get one there.
Jonah P spotted on the retreat. Tried to get the forward position. Now the rest of 100 Thieves flood in. Pistol woes. Be gone.
Hey, very nice, man. Very nice.
Their mark here on Haven.
They're on the board with a pistol.
And they show a great reaction. The teleport on the Yoru over to C. Kess buys just enough time for that fast flank to come in.
Dude, I was trying to work it out before telemetry.
In the complete failure that was map number
The problem
1,
is they love to chew cables, so anything that goes close is...
rounds after losing the pistol, they are excellent.
Anything that goes close is a nightmare.
These two duelists are overwhelming with the pace, and I think they channeled
I might be able to do something.
Nice, guys. Go, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard.
I swear to God.
Important too.
The chance of them chewing the cables
getting at least
incredibly
one
high.
before falling down, slowing down the advance from G2 so that flank can come online. Third Thieves going to be
Symmetry, don't do anything crazy. I don't know if I can do it.
Purchased for them, and a little bit extra with a 2-hold down A, 2-hold on
Can't
B.
commit to anything.
Power the Viper. Jonah just goes for a walk and has full control down short.
Hearing the rotates away. Also hears that EU stops.
This timing is despicable.
Unreal. He's all the way through. There is not a chance that Asuna is ready for this. And there it is. That is a vandal in Asuna's hand.
It's feeling like the
it now belongs to Jonah P, scaling up into
like
the
Lev game all over again.
And takes him down. It's an
feeling like the Lev
Sunset.
C9 game with that round.
In the advantage on their own Thrifty.
No man, they finally got a pistol and they get eco'd.
And now they have Vice and Viper in the post plant.
People love a solo A, don't they?
This flank from Cryo. Cryo v Baby Bay. If Baby Bay gets this, it is over. Cryo's found his mark, but it's still not out of the word works yet.
And thankfully, there's actually no util from either of those stall agents to help.
Cypher, dude, they gotta start giving. They gotta start giving their A player a trip bacon. I agree.
He gets the backstab. There it goes. All three
need to bring that over to Americas. Big 1v1.
Falls down. The stun for John.
That's so costly, bro. That's so costly, man.
It was very nearly a highlight reel for Cass, but just as quickly, it's 100 Thieves losing a full investment from them.
When you play against Viper, you just need to be ready for those timings. But it's so tough to think in your head. That wall only just goes up. From round start, Jonah is walking the entire
If I do it, then you have to do it, dude. That's not how it works.
He just gets through.
You can't force it in.
Let's go.
And now completely stunts any momentum that 100 Thieves had.
I mean, think about the position 100 Thieves were just in. They won the pistol finally. Now
Might
trying
be
to
doable.
throw it all away on a fight down long. Jogamo has 3 kills. And he is not done just yet. Insult to injury, 4 for Jaw.
This is the best anti-eco
So you're all with a plant.
You funnel every kill onto Jogamo. He's gonna int at this point and either get that last kill.
Just gonna snowball them, man. It's so devastating for 100 Thieves.
So head into round 4. Jogamo claims the ace. Claims the dimensional drift. Trent's got a nightfall. Everything is going G2's way.
That's the most casual ace I've ever seen.
Just like
that.
that.
Down low. Great control here. Hits the spray transfer. Resets after killing the first. And perfect prediction on where Kess is waiting.
Where the boost at, man? Fuck, man, every time.
So
Asking where Boosty at?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's looking for a 6th player to kill. FDI by Power Ace. But this will be the investment for 100 Thieves, knowing there's ults on the other side, but EU's got Hunter's Fury to play with too. Maybe in a position to rip that.
I would never say that, Slivertree. I would never go that far.
That's a lot committed for
it's just that
nothing really
if we got a camera with good enough zoom, I think it's possible, yeah.
Just stay posted on the angle.
Yeah, Cryo's got to play down in sewers to avoid any lurk ideas going down. And now that dimensional drift online. So B site is open.
Okay, here goes the potential snowball.
It's
a free B site. You got a Sova ult that can potentially trade. That's a smart move from Valen. That's a smart move. TPs up
Jonah's fully prepared for this
to
one.
the box.
Yep.
That's
Gonna lock
impressive.
that one up while Jogmo keeps fighting into Link. 100 Thieves are a bit spread out right now. G2 have flashes to play off of into the corner. Asuna takes him down. Another little scroll jump.
Jumps on top of this. I will say that Xander's still alive on this one. When does Xander get his smoke? Xander gets his smoke over towards the spike now. And Kess does go for the stick on this one. Didn't even get it half.
EU holds it down, but just for a moment. And now without any time remaining,
it's so rough for 100 Thieves, man. It's very well handled from G2. They did this good. Man, Valen, yeah, Valen's TP was awesome to watch here.
He single-handedly buys 15 seconds, fighting up into Link, falling back, fighting back through with the flash.
100 Thieves gotta unbind the scroll wheels.
2 for 2 in the last couple rounds.
This one goes their way, though.
Not the round.
Not the round, you're right.
And again, it's Jonah in a nasty position that catches him off guard there.
Hero buy for Asuna, down to 300 creds. He's still 3 away from the Neon ult.
They're expecting another B pop, but G2 are postured towards A instead.
Dude, every time. How are they finding the weak site every single time?
Get this gun. They have the contain.
What's Asuna thinking here?
G2 have been very mindful of their flank so far this game. Here's Baby Bay. One goes his way. Knows there's more to come, but this stun is not easy to contest.
The gun there, though.
Tried to support his teammate, but 100 Thieves are continuing.
They double the guns.
Onto the flank.
Valen TP's out.
Recon goes over towards spawn.
Heard those rotations going back through mid.
Still holds his ground for the time being. No trip or anything on the flank now that the Vise has fallen. But still, how do 100 Thieves get back in here?
Jonah's still holding on to his orb, bounces back onto site.
Still gives some angles to work around with Jaw. 100 Thieves don't have a flash to get back on site. They don't have a paranoia. No dart, no nothing.
Didn't have a lineup from long.
And Asuna and EU, their only 2 guns.
He's actually used it to get multi-kills.
This one's over.
That's funny.
Asuna's going to have to go and save this gun. You can't play this round.
Nah, get out of here, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to save it anyway, mate. You kind of had to with the money anyway.
He'll leave eventually.
It was almost like paranoia setting in, worried about a late B wrap.
But it's just the ghost in his head. He'll keep the gun safely.
Yeah, I suppose 100 Thieves have to be happy with that outcome, all things considered, that the hero rifle at least comes on through.
Jaw played this so well. The last 2 rounds, he's been excellent at being completely alone on these sites with maybe only like a paranoia or a haunt from range to support, and
I was gonna say
getting 2 or 3 holding things down.
Those haunts coming back and just giving trauma to 100 Thieves. They went unbroken on Sunset A site.
What are we thinking
I don't
here?
think that's where the Viper Orb was supposed to land, but Jaw still
What are we
sees that,
thinking?
plays around it absolutely perfectly backside.
No issues for him, so what is this? 3 timeouts now called for 100 Thieves. G2 haven't called the one.
4-1. This is rough for 100 Thieves. And these last couple rounds, the losses have just been coming down to when 100 Thieves shows something aggressive, when they show their push, G2 having very fast reactions to find the soft side, and them getting away with murder, honestly, with how much time they are buying just with the Senti util and Jaw on the sites. I think 100 Thieves
Surely
might
G2 don't find the weak side again.
Okay.
Try and, instead of going for so many of these like immediate round gambits with 2-3 players, maybe you can post your Neon forward, something like that. But I think you want to show less commitment early on, because G2 is currently taking that as an easy tell to pivot into whatever site they want.
It's just too standard, surely.
I wonder too if 100 Thieves like their odds down C long. G2 have done so much work into A lobby early.
The classic switch Cypher on A.
And I'm fine with just the Yoru or just the Neon going for a walk or even a push somewhere. But I think you have to have one of those agents ready to quickly pivot back to help the team on the weak side.
Well, that weak side is the A site right now. Just a camera embedded in long from Cast. Double trips on site. The rest of the 100 Thieves pack ready to respond to this fight into mid. They've called over all of their C players to have a drone, potentially look for a little swing. There goes Asuna, but he's being fully held. This fight is a complete catastrophe. It is simply disaster apart from EU.
What happened with Asuna?
And he's still looking for it, but it's just too much.
It looked like he was expecting the players to be blinded, swings out with the stun in his hand.
Well, the thing is, the drone, I think, only saw 2 players down bot mid,
yeah,
and he
I mean,
stuns
drones
them
saw
or throws
2,
a stun in their general direction. There was one more player in that spot that G2 are tucked away in that swung out and just
I mean, they got okay trades in the end.
It's not unwinnable.
For sure, the idea's fine. Asuna went a bit too early.
And with Baby Bake dead,
They managed to get trades in a situation where he went too early, and then
walk down to 30 seconds, but
he's just trying to hero play and win the round by pushing the smoke.
Just sits in mid the entire game. Jonah P is holding the exit. This kill could be everything. Turns away at exactly the wrong
it's
moment,
so
but
fast
it's still
from Trent.
a 1-for-1.
The Sova pushing through. I mean, it's too much for sure. He's just trying to hero play though.
Still knows.
He's trying to take a timing from mid, hoping they're going to group up. And he ends up getting caught with ult, so he just looks
Look at the reposition from
foolish.
Valen on the close angle.
Yep. Fully holding flush with the wall. Cass now even revealing his position with the reload. The smoke is there again, another layer of it. And Trent and Valen won't allow him even to enter the site.
God, it's such a diff, isn't it?
Patient.
It's insane.
Get their picks, full hold, wait for the flank to come in, and get their punish. And that was out of 100 Thieves' timeout.
1,
they
2.
cooled things down. They
Asuna went way too early.
Rotation. 3 players on B, but they fight up. And a few key members of G2 don't get caught by the utility.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really
that's
bad.
enough for the round to turn to ruin.
Mid-fight, a disaster for 100 Thieves.
The mid-fight, I mean, yeah, the mid-fight can be a lot better.
I mean, the thing is,
I mean, the whole rounds can be a lot better. They seem to organize it together.
100 Thieves, because they
it's a wait.
because they're always
Someone's going to take
Sheriffs
control.
and Stingers on their eco rounds. They're playing these swing rounds so consistently where, okay, I mean, this one
Cryo
really
has
matter,
to take control really in my mind for that one.
They're forced onto another eco again and again. The cycle repeats. And it just allows these runaway games to happen.
To their credit, not finished that, just off the eye test. I think G2 is one of the teams in America that buys the most outlaw.
Well, weak side again.
Enemies on that weird
Recon over towards middle. Cass is on his own. Good luck. Omen flash. Viper molly.
This guy has nowhere to go, and you've seen this exec from G2 before. It is tried and tested.
They gotta change up, man. Just go aggro A. You gotta go aggro A, guys. Please go aggro A. Can't watch A be played like this anymore.
I basically have to make a
Big buy rounds. Go aggro A.
But that's being hard held by G2.
Honestly, I'll even take a set Sova ult pinch on attack here.
This is a round where if you had guns, you might honestly save. But they're going for it anyways. Diving down into hell. Jonah P is here. And there's just simply nothing.
Okay, here we go.
Impenetrable.
This is the big buy rounds before we give up fully.
You see 100 Thieves wants to play Flood retake.
Look at your ults. You got fantastic ults. You can retake if you want.
Asuna and Cryo are always just
can you retake against this comp? I wouldn't recommend it. Let's scrap the retake idea.
there's so much
We've
utility
got
to stop them, right?
How many shorty
aggro,
kills did we get? 3? Oh?
A lot.
Yeah.
aggro overall potential.
Always by that shorty.
We can definitely
When
go
there's a
over
pit
towards
available.
A.
Yeah, there's either thorns or a viper
Yeah,
wall
we're
or
with
Tomas,
Sovo in
anything
this,
to
I'm
stop
pretty
them.
sure.
But this is the
Recon in.
round for 100 Thieves. They've got ultimates. They've got guns. You lose this, you just can't lose this. And us is
There we
full
go.
sending it down. Hunter's Fury into
The
main.
shorty again.
Kess is there to trade out a shot. This Hunter's Fury didn't really connect onto anything.
And Babyface just waltzed into B.
No, Babyface taking so much space.
What on earth is happening? 100 Thieves have flanked down C long
they'll
as
take
well,
that,
where
though.
Xander is all the way up in front of it. 2 kills for him.
That's a
Has
big,
blown open this round.
big kill. And they honestly got Baby Bay's ult out of them. It
So
wasn't great
finally
from
calm.
Baby Bay. Like, the space taken from Baby Bay
G2
was
licked
nice.
their wounds and
And the ult was a
figure out
little
exactly
too
where
much.
100 Thieves
Maybe
have set up.
because
have
of
pivots
what
in the
was
mid-round.
going on
No
over
one ult
towards
to work
C.
with.
But very forward trips. There's going to be early information for 100 Thieves if G2 walk back into A.
Aggro trip
exactly
gives
where
them
they're
good
headed.
info. They
Be
got
early enough
camera.
Out a teleport set up from Cryo.
But better tools for the retake this time. Baby Bay doesn't have thorns. They have the Sova ult available.
And Kess is hiding up in heaven. He doesn't want any
Yeah, I
piece
mean, he
of
just wants to
what
try
he
to get a kill
experienced
off
in
of
the prior
anyone that
round.
pushes over towards long.
We're having
How
that.
much are 100 Thieves going
They
to put
get
into the
great
retake, though? 'Cause
info
the
here, though.
dimensional drift to secure the round
The trip on long gives
is
them
very
so much
important,
info.
but
Speaking
that's
of
so many
info,
ults now spent
they're
onto
about
this
to
round.
discover both.
They
There's
have
one.
to have it. Losing
There's
this is
two.
not an option for them. Eyes on Cryo. Kess drops out of heaven. Baby Bay is still on the attack. And it'll all come down to him. Tucked into hell around the
Okay.
side. EU sets him down.
Not bad.
It took using practically everything.
I was gonna
Bringing the
say,
Sova ult
it did take
early,
3
the Euro
ults.
ult on the retake.
I agree, but
But 100 Thieves get that
It's a
second
round.
round on the board. What a weird round it was. G2 were full sending on this A fight. It was time for Xander to make this critical play, walking up on the flank. You mentioned it earlier, C-Long has been somewhere that G2 have practically never played. At most, it's maybe a trip to contain that space. And Xander takes advantage.
So how do G2 adjust to that? Well, let's just go see long. See if this guy's
big
trying to get a little
Byron.
sprint
Asuna
down.
is his ult.
It'll be Cryo to greet them. Has the teleport set up though and sees
Okay,
the
nice,
pressure coming
though.
into the back of sight.
This is much
An
better
orbital
from
to
that.
fake. And now a nightfall.
Yeah, gotta check the fake,
Fake
Omen
Omen
ult. They can't fast flood because of the smokes.
The waylay of utility and
I
another.
How
think
impossible
Kess
it
has
is to
to
help your
commit
teammates on
sight,
site.
but I
There
get
was
it.
a
The-
Viper
the-
orb and a
The
Thorns,
Omen ult
looking like a Venn
completely messed up
diagram in
Kess.
CT. You can't get in, you can't get out, and if you're on the site, you're dead.
Andrew, thanks so much for the
G2
prime.
run those
And
looks
I'm
straight out of
Taz
the
as
playbook.
well with the prime. Appreciate
It's
the
hard
5
to
months.
see the openings to play around
It's
them.
just
Considered really every
it's
option.
just too many ults, dude. You can't even
why they've
you
been
can't even
so good.
critique 100 Thieves
Even
that much here.
bringing Baby
It's
Bay
like they
into
gotta
this team.
gamble a little bit, but
They've
there's
still
not
got
too
these
many ults.
pieces. Now that he's learned all the lineups of the Thorns, Mimi. Looking good.
Jaws are nerd. He's even pinging out the Cypher setup on B so that his teammates can shock that in future rounds. This whole stage for G2 has just been proof that they have the best system in America.
But they used all their ults.
Even if they lose,
But they did it on the most important round,
their best player
which
of
forced them
stage
down
one,
to eco,
the
and they
player
got a
who
kill at the
win
end, so it's an
back-to-back
extra gun
American
gone.
titles,
They've actually got an eco.
and bring out someone who
Oh
hasn't played a
God.
tier 1 game since
It's so
2022.
rough, man.
And they can make him comfortable, integrate him into their system, and find almost the same level of success. It's a testament to what Valen and Josh and
Alex is 14-5, so he can do whatever.
the leaders of this team have put together.
Yeah, update. Jaws now 15-5. It's just getting better. On an
Still,
absolute
though.
heater.
Couple of good signs.
So a little fight into mid, bouncing that flash off the roof of the building. 100 Thieves on yet another.
Trying to break the trip
low
over
buy
towards
hero
middle.
rifle for
3
Asuna.
passing here. Surely they
They just
flashed
set up
this
a
time
little
to swing
refight.
over
Valen
towards
tucks
middle.
away.
Okay, that's a lot better
Amounts
though.
to naught.
Now they can get out of there and leave one.
G2C2 in mid. They suspect there's something more there.
They're still
Whoa,
looking.
they
A
still-
paranoia out from garage.
Oh my
Baby is here,
goodness.
ready for it. That's one for him. The rifle still a little bit further behind, and
Okay,
Austin will
but
be
Baby
there
Bay
to take him
spotted
down.
so much, and he knows that the Omen, he
G2
knows he flashed
escalated
from
up
garage.
into A. Kess dodges the C's. Is accustomed to that util pattern now. And He's gonna find his mark, but it's just hard to imagine he can survive here against Josh Shorty. Having too much fun with it. Jumping through the smoke, going back in towards Spun. He's
I'm telling you,
having
this
way
guy's
too
never
much
cutting his hair
fun.
again, man.
Jaw's 18-5. He can do whatever he wants. Just let the man run rampant. Again, 100 Thieves show
that extra hour on DM, man.
They have a read that there's going to be
That
someone
extra
in mid.
hour on DM, telling
G2
you.
defuse it, Baby Bay buys time, and they find a completely open site to run over.
Nice first shot there out of Baby Bay. And then just a highlight reel out of Jaw. It's funny that in a game where G2...
Alex! Come on, bro! Stay down.
It's funny in a game where G2 are sitting 8-2, they only have 2 players with positive KDs. Because Jaw's just been taking every single kill.
Actually, the playoff Jaw effect.
Always showing up when it's a big game.
Second timeout in the first half for 100 Thieves. It feels like we are walking towards a duplicate of map 1. They've tried the early set plays, they've tried setting up mid-round traps, and that's really worked.
Yeah, they're
They
trying the
try and play
aggro A.
fast flood retake,
But I think the
rotating
aggro
into
A is
Cass,
good.
and they
I'm
get
in for an
absolutely destroyed
aggro
by
A.
utility.
Yeah. To be fair, though,
I would also
think
be
we
in
haven't
for an
still
op.
seen a fast
Like an
flood
op
from
would be
them,
great,
because
man.
Cass is like dying before the
Like
players
an
actually
op
get
would be
there.
really nice.
You know?
Even the rounds where he's getting one, it's like maybe they trade out, but
Yeah,
it-
but then
Op
everyone
here.
else hasn't
Yeah.
actually made it into the
it's
site
like
yet.
one player that makes it in, and everyone else is sealed off by the util.
Yeah.
It's very similar to what was happening on their attack side in map 1.
Okay.
So what the pistol round they won was off the back of a triple flank,
So
pushing through from
maybe
A.
you look to hard bunker one side.
Cryo, I mean, I
play
don't
set
think
retake
they got
on the
enough
other
money
and
to do it,
instead try to
really.
set,
They
to
never
go
got
for that fast
snowballed.
blood.
They've tried, and it hasn't amounted to all too much. G2 showing some presence down C this round. But I don't even know if they're really playing for orbs here.
Josh just
All
on
too
his own here,
strong.
holding the angle outside A.
Yeah,
Yep.
but on his own is on a different
Dude,
level.
is
than
Xander going to get
everyone
spammed?
else in the server.
And he's not alone
A
for
lot
long.
of teams would spam this. Okay.
Couple prowlers for Trent to reclear with, but he's actually faking
Wait,
more
this is actually
presence
one of the
into
better rounds
Garage
for 100
right
Thieves right now.
G2 trying to really make it look
No
like it's a
spams
C
from them
split.
as well. Asna
Full
can bait
util
this in a
sent from
little bit.
Trent. And now as the smoke comes down, G2 using this wall to creep forward. They've already gotten the first. Down in bottom mid, Austin in the corner. That's a clone.
Dude, I thought they were going to play this
That's just not
completely
gonna work
different.
at
I'm not
all.
going to lie. I thought he was going to
100 Thieves have managed
spam
to get EU
for
into the
the...
site. Maybe the soul salvation
for
for,
the
them
omen.
into the round. And that'll be the first for him. A second one lined them up. Coming down in a short
Well, they
EU.
didn't expect him on site.
He's
That's
on a
for sure.
rampage. Maybe that can just be the secret sauce for them. Get EU into these positions
Okay.
and the trade for Cass.
That
Has netted 100 Thieves a
is...
much needed round.
that is not repeatable, but
Bit of a difference there. G2
they probably can still keep going aggro A.
try to go for that.
Does anyone have
hard
enough money to get an
re-clearing.
op? I don't think
It
so.
starts off really well for them, but 100 Thieves actually catch the lurker into mid, have enough time because they're fighting so far
So they ended up
forward
having
to get
3
ahead
layers
of
of...
that util that's normally coming into
3
stall
layers
now.
of bait.
And it's all thanks to EU. Just fantastic
Nice
shots
round,
from him.
Dad. Nice round.
Yeah, G2 kind of just got one guide there. 3 kills even after G2 had dominated early. So 100 Thieves, the last round of their defense, stake it on a mid look. And it'll be good for them. First kill secured for Cryo.
G2 are going for a walk. No smokes. They have to take things slow towards C.
Chloe Shrimp, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate the 4 months.
Spots Jonah's shoulder.
Big jaw for
That'll
you,
be the last
Cryo.
thing he remembers before the gray.
Oh no.
Again,
Oh
clones get in the way
man,
of
baby
these shots.
face
EU
melted
trade
him.
back. EU has been solid all day long. The sole spot of light.
Oi.
400 Thieves, and again gets his mark. A shot from beyond the grave. That spike left out in the open. Kess isolated away from his duelist, distracted by
Look
the
at this guy
Oro
go,
again.
man.
Giacomo just living rent-free in the minds of 100 Thieves.
Austin, I think, expected them to be running towards A. Now, he realizes that they're staying committed, dodges out on the Visalt. Look at this reposition. G2 split up, post 1 in garage, and Jaw backside to hold.
Jaw just full facing it. The repositions. This is extra. This is
9-3.
layers. Giacomo doesn't care for that.
No.
He just wins the round on his own.
So 9-3 half for G2. Just incredible work out of them. Jaw ends it 20-6. Next best member of his team, half that.
And still having a good game is Jonah. got into this site first.
Yeah, they lost Valen off the rip here, but Jonah getting these entries.
Dude, I will say the C hit is
And again, just watching
C
all
hit
the
is so
util
strong.
rain down. Jisoo setting that up from long.
20 bomber!
Not too shabby. There'll be more on the other side of this break.
Hundred Thieves. Who do they play in lower bracket? Do they play EG? Oh man, please don't lose to EG. What map's the EG like? Corrode? Do they play a bind? Dude, if they don't play a bind, VG don't play a bind. Let's have a look. What the EG normally ban? EG floated bind. They ban sunset. Ban sunset. Might be a perma ban. Ban sunset, dude. 100 Thieves might get the 2 maps. They might get corrode bind. They might be good for one.
G2 in stage 1 lost early.
IG
Their
Blue with
first
the
match,
Prime.
they
Appreciate
went
the
down
6
to a
months.
lower
Thank you,
bracket,
thank you.
had to run it all the way to win the Americas title. But today is looking like a very different story. This is a G2 that came into Sunset with a perfect game plan and won 13-4 there. And they've come into map 2, gone up
Same tweet to
9-3
put
in
up.
the
Oh, I
first half
missed it.
despite losing pistol. And are just a couple rounds
I didn't see what they
from
said.
dismissing 100 Thieves.
That pistol really the only true blemish here on the G2 record. We'll see if 100 Thieves can tap into that success they found at the start of this map.
It's a nice recon.
Xander's actually already
Make it look like a
short.
fast B.
Baby
So
Bay on this
pivot one
off-angle,
off
sees
of
the
A.
gun early on, and
The
there go
A
your
is
smokes.
weak, but we're
100
kind of
Thieves have
just
4
going
players
on our
ready to
own.
move into the site, but no way
And
to
the
block off
backup's
the
pretty
headline,
far
no way to
away.
actually get out here.
And G2 have 3 players in close proximity.
Now a orb goes up. There's still a Vice flash to play off of. G2 really taking their time with things. Not overcommitting onto any of these angles. 100 Thieves are feeling the pressure. Cryo was considering getting out into the site. 100 Thieves, as they often do, slow down, wait for the repop, get back in there. G2 are already here. Even trades to start.
Bro, have they not eaten this flash? Is he flashing too deep so they have time to turn this?
Jogamo TP's in to seal the deal. G2 on 10.
A disgusting amount of stall from G2.
Do we get that POV?
Get that opening kill onto
I think he's flashing like too deep. He's gotta go way.
To get that
Gotta
opening
go
kill.
way
But
shallower,
instead, it's
so it
G2
goes higher,
figuring out that they're gonna try
and
and
so they have
call
less
into that
time.
lurk. They'd have Jojimo pretty much off the rip, walking
Ah, bro,
down C to close
I'm not
them
saying
in.
I'm turning that flash because I'm not.
Previous reps 100 Thieves have
Someone
on
who
hand.
has more reps in the
So
game will
often
turn
their
that flash so
default
that
look is gonna be
isn't as skilled.
showing up into mid early.
What are you doing, bro?
They love to go for this early mid fight, break the double doors, then re-clear back into A. G2 just totally preempted that idea.
Look at Jaw again. Frame 1 just walking his way down C. Full containing that part of the map.
Cryo's got a Guardian. 100 Thieves have really been big believers in the hero buys.
But he's going to be swinging into a Judge more likely than not.
Not exactly what you want to see, but a 1-for-1 might be good enough.
Do you think your recent TP ability is good? Yeah. They didn't really
Jogamo.
do much of that on attack.
Taking his time with it
I mean,
for
on
now.
defense even.
I mean, G2 are really spread apart, and that's not what you want. Retaking a site on the anti-eco. So A-Link has to activate first. Paranoia starts off the approach for G2. There's been plenty of stalls so far. Giacomo now has that flank activating with the distraction. That's exactly when Valen and Trent pounce.
I love the patience that G2 showcase on these retakes. I think a lot of teams being down in an anti-eco would make the mistake to rush in, to try and trade out, stop that gun from getting recovered.
This is brutal. This is really brutal.
Let Jaw work his way on the flank, get all of their util in the correct positions, and then just trade off.
They use the same corner for their lineup as well.
And letting an eco round slip away.
So you gotta wait your turn for your lineup.
It's a front B. I died. I died. I died.
Yeah. That happened.
So 100 Thieves put a little bit of a buy into the last one. Now they'll have half armor, a stinger into this round.
Classic default from 100 Thieves. Break the door down, although with a bit of heat behind it.
G2 know the tell. They see the heavy presence in mid. They're walking into A. They're posting forward on C. They're so willing to get aggressive.
Snooze fest ensues as the thorns are popped, the Viper wall goes up. 100 Thieves need to make the most of this brief gap in the utility. And walk in behind the drone. Jonah P, though, shuts down Asuna. And now where do you go from that? There's still a Vise wall on B. 100 Thieves have taken no space into
so
A.
much.
And unfortunately, Trent's on a
They use so
forward line
much
there.
to take
As
garage,
often he will be.
and they still lose the first
So
kill.
Kess tries to put pressure by activating the Vise wall.
That's a little win for 100
But the
Thieves.
second Trent sees this, he's going to call in the troops.
Yep, there's a teleport already. So, oh, surprise, Giacomo with the judge already has made his way into the site. And the Prowler spots the players working down long, so here come the rest of G2. They know the exec is underway. Dart into the backup site. Doesn't actually get a ping down. And Jaw can just
thanks so much
rat
for
it
the
out
30 moms, man. I
with the
appreciate that.
shotgun inside of the orb.
Thank you for
We're
the
down to
tier
20 seconds left. 100 Thieves have gone absolutely
Giacomo's in
nowhere.
so much trouble.
And it's down to the wire. It's 11-3. You have to get into the
Please
site.
don't give him another one.
Asking someone else to be the fall guy. Kess the last man standing.
Giacomo, he's just spamming the judge at the wall.
100 Thieves have no purchase and no chance in the round.
100 Thieves are putting so much utility into their first attempt at the execute, but they have been so readable
man.
this entire game.
Well,
G2 on both defensive halves have been a step ahead, have practically always had 3 or 4
chat, who's
players
waiting for
ready to
G2
flood
again in the upper bracket?
And when you're not having crazy explosive rounds with this double duelist, it honestly just seems like you're
NRG.
getting comp gapped. G2 on their attack side have
NRG.
infinite util to stop your flood. On defense, they can stall you out for so many seconds. What does 100 Thieves have?
Well, maybe ignore macro and get into a post plant. Simplify is the name of the game.
I like his
Ignoring this
recon,
Vise
though.
wall for the
His
moment.
recon is nice.
But EU, 2 players face him up into doors. Baby Bay gets the better of him. This post plant not so easy with the paranoia blinding up Kess in window. And now 2 players approaching onto the flank. 100 Thieves will know that Valen is on the march. But even then, it might not matter. Kess stays alive. And now more and more enter into the fight. 100 Thieves are all over the place, walking into doors, into garage. Kess has 3. The only guy trying to keep 100 Thieves alive in this round.
He's getting chased into his spawn, though.
Somebody send him some help. He's on 5 HP. Xander's got a stinger.
One enemy remaining.
And it's going to be Kess. Now with the distraction going back.
No,
Trent taking
not
oh
like
so low.
this.
A tap down and Trent spams him.
The time.
There's just not enough time, though. I don't think so.
No.
Well, too little, too late. And Keps has kept his team afloat.
Does this 100 Thieves beat
Huge credit to
EG?
the
I
rookie.
don't know, man. I'm not super confident in it, and I'm
This is
really
a
down
round
on
in
EG.
window for so long that round.
My
These are
God,
putting
man.
everything into
I
trying
think
to
that
flush him out.
against EG they get
Just
bind
can't deal with him.
and they get
And
corroded.
despite the rough buy, it is the simplest of
But I would
ideas
also
that
say it would be
100 Thieves
absolutely
some foothold in this
criminal
half.
with
Just
all this
full send it on
data
B.
if
And that second kill
EG
Kess
didn't
found onto Valen.
try and ban one of them.
Guys, we're still playing. It's not over,
Really?
right, guys?
Don't
good.
sound so surprised, guys. Like, come on. 8 more. That's all they need.
It feels like a lot.
But you're saying there's a chance. G2 pop a little paranoia. Out into grass. Place your bets. Does Xander shoot the clone? No, won't
Doesn't
have the
get the
chance.
chance.
He was looking for it though. These double doors always being broken. Opens up options for the spam later if 100 Thieves walk on in. Now Valen pushed back away from the line. Here's the
EG? Yeah, it would be if they ban.
trying to open things up, and
you would imagine they would ban Bind.
He's shown up in these later rounds, but Trent revealed, blinded up.
But that means that they've been practicing Sunset this week, if that's true.
Now.
Yeah, maybe a bit overconfident from Trent. Maybe Bay does trade back, but he's understand to lock down the line and surely to sure up this round.
Force them down to an eco.
Jaws had a game so far, now on 17 HP. Will be knocked out by EU. So, 100 Thieves take their 5th. And look to have done some genuine economic harm to G2. They won't have a real buy.
This feels like...
Are you going to say the word?
What word?
Fake.
I wasn't going to say
I was thinking fake.
I think you were the one thinking.
Okay.
But I can see why you were
It's hard to imagine it's real yet.
Yeah. It feels very far off.
Trent not very pleased with that one.
What are G2 up to on their eco?
Chances?
Nothing
Solid 7.
Are you more G2
Slow countdown.
Sheriff or G2 Stinger?
And not sure we got many believers in chat. I'll say that much for this one.
They do like a good Sheriff buy on defense, though.
Hold down the fort. Jaw, by the way, has stepped down this C space so many times.
See him cross?
Wait, surely, right? Surely he saw it.
Right?
They know. Wait, okay. Kess is just walking out onto B.
What is happening?
His team was not making any presence.
Baby Bay, he's in the corner.
No one's clearing him. Look at him. Look at Baby Bay.
No, guys. Don't lose this,
please. 2 for 2 remains, but now these players are approaching on the flank.
Nah, but they are just... I mean, they're just going for plays. The push over towards B is criminal. Not wrong.
Jonah P has a Vandal in hand. Cryo is on his own. And already out into the site. There's Trent with the Sheriff. Just not like this. This isn't the way it was meant to go.
No, the Prowler gets him as well.
EU battered and bruised.
Shock on this as well. 6 bullets.
These both needs to isolate, but it's just over. Go next.
What was in this? Like 2 sheriffs?
And the rest of G2 smooth sailing here in the first round of playoffs.
They're gonna have to unplug.
Yeah. That's a rough one. That's a rough one.
That was brutal.
Can't comment too much more on that.
Looking like